Alright guys, this is day 4 of the Hulkbuster Chronicles, and yeah, as you can see, we're making sure the pieces are nice padded. But I did want to call something to attention because this is interesting. And I'm gonna send an email, a note to my retailer, and I didn't even notice this until my good buddy Mark Bucks pointed it out from watching one of the previous videos, that here's what's up. Check this out. So this is, you see these like sticker marks? These are spots that the factory usually marks for QC. And then I have the ES number of mine on there for 449 out of 888. What happened was the factory marked this stuff for QC and they just popped it back in the box and shipped it. Alright, and then this little X, there's like right here, it's a little bit of a smush right there. And then this one's a smush over here. And over here, this right here, where the paint is chipping off. There, on this one, it's right here. And this schmutz is right here. So, I mean, overall, these are kind of minute. You honestly are not going to see them unless you're looking for them. And honestly, the only one that really sticks out now that I see it at first glance is this, right? But you're never really going to see the inside of the arm. So it's not that big of a deal, but at the same time, it's just like really odd that the factory marked it and then threw it back in the box anyway. This is interesting. It's hard to see, but this is kind of cool. The inside of the palm where it's got a closed fist, but there's the arc reactor for his repulsor blast. Detail on that's kind of sick. Anyway, that's just something that I'm pointing out. We got other stuff to talk about. Let's go. I'm going to superimpose yesterday's video. Like, this was us yesterday, right? And as you can see today, that shelf is gone. I've actually taken it. Oh, I've actually sent it back. I've already returned the shelf because that was really not going to work. But honestly, the more I think about this is really trying to weigh my options yesterday, right? And the more I think about this, the more I think I want the Hulkbuster here, because I'm in this room all the time for streaming, for editing, also for work. So I'm here all the time, or I would watch Jersey Shore, and I'm here all the time. So I kind of really want this up here. I think I may have found something that will work. So check this out, and voila. Now, this thing, what you may not be able to tell is this is actually, it's not MDF. That thing's actually wood. It would be all right now. I know you see there's that hole there, you know, there's this whole area. But I have 2x4s in the garage that I could cut one up tomorrow and put them in there just to kind of reinforce structurally. And I think it should hold for a while. And the reason I say it will hold for a while is because, the reason I think it's going to be okay is because I'm 175 pounds. And I'm on this thing, and it's okay. It's pretty solid. So if I put 2x4s in the middle, I think we might be okay. Yeah, it's not like it's wobbling or anything. This thing is 22 by 22. 22 by 22 by 22 exact. I had two friends measure. Dr. Mike has his Hulkbuster on a Costco Wayland shelf, which is 24 inches in depth, and it's hanging off both sides. My friend Justin today, he took a picture of how he has it for now, and he has a 17-inch shelf that he's using temporarily, but it can hold the weight capacity. So I'm thinking that we could put the base on and then we can judge from there. If it's not going to work, then we can always go back downstairs to the piano. But if we put the base on, this is wide enough that it can hang off a bit, but push the base against the wall, and I think it should be sturdy enough. And if I put 2x4s on the inside, just to hold the centralized weight, we might be okay. And I would actually want it right here in the center of the room. And I think that would be pretty cool. I'd really love to be here to just see this every day. Now, those of you who watch this past Sunday's unboxing, well, you know, we'll have to think of something else for unboxings, because you know the shit that goes down. But that being said though, Hulkbuster then becomes 39. So 39 on top of, this is 21. So 39 on top of 21 means the top of his head is right about my eye level. And that's great because I can walk in and boom, all of his glory, I see him, it's going to be awesome. Assuming we make this work. We are back downstairs again, and the reason we are back downstairs again is because I kind of thought really long and hard after yesterday's video about, you know what are my options and what am I going to do? As an alternative, this spot too, right here, this spot is just fine. And I can either put him on the floor, or option 2, right, which is we can use that down here as a pedestal and put Hulkbuster here as well. If I chose the downstairs option, I think Hulkbuster should just go on the floor, maybe eventually add like a 4-inch riser and pop him there. So here we're looking at HV hitting right about, again, I'm going to face the camera. It's going to be right about this height. So still pretty much at top of his head at my eye level, but he's going to be like right smack here, right in front of the piano. So it might be okay. It might be kind of cool. But I don't know. I'm thinking if we chose this option, he should be on the floor maybe. Or this is temporary and I build a new pedestal and I put him down here. I don't know. But I think though I'm really leaning to going upstairs because I want to see him every day, you know? I'm not playing the piano every day. So anyway, let's go back upstairs. Alright guys, this was day 4 of the Hulkbuster Chronicles. Now, thank you guys for following me on this journey so far. I did not set out to do a 5-day video series on this Hulkbuster, okay? That's not what I intended to do. It just kind of took a life of its own because I was like, oh, it'd be cool to shoot the getting into the garage and all that. And then as I was working with it, new things pop up, new issues. Oh my god, I've got no place. I didn't measure the space. Now, what do I put him on? You know, one thing went to another, and then this kind of video series organically evolved. So, and obviously we're not doing this for every single piece. I don't have time, but this piece is so monumental, so epic that, you know, it's just one of those things that you're never really gonna get something like this again. So I think this Hulkbuster deserves its own epic moment in the spotlight. So anyway guys, thank you to everyone who's been following so far and has been commenting and interacting with the videos and in the Facebook group. It's really cool. I appreciate you. Now, this is day 4. You're watching this on Friday, which is day 4, which means Saturday is when we finally put Hulkbuster together. That's gonna be epic. I don't know how I'm gonna shoot it yet, but because we have a limited time window. I'll figure it out though. But we'll have a video and we'll have the finished product, and I think it's gonna be awesome. So thank you guys again. Toss a like, subscribe, tell me to go away. Yes, Jason, I know the go away button doesn't exist. It's cool. But let's see you guys in the next video.